Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 6th instalment of Beers with Harry and Steve. Finally, we are in the same place together. For the last couple of weeks, there has been an Atlantic Ocean between us, which
sounds very romantic.
It does a bit, but which has rendered Beers with Harry and Steve slightly tricky, both through a time zone thing and also we tried some Google Hangouts, but they weren't quite, didn't quite work out. So apologies for that. But cheers.
30 seconds in.
So tell us about America.
It was awesome. Yeah, I went to Boston and California. Boston was there for work at the Global Internship Conference, which was really interesting. And then I was over in California for a wedding. Some friends of mine from Australia got married in a place called Ojai, which is about an hour from LA. But yeah, I had a really cool time. Did a road trip up to San Francisco, got to LinkedIn's head office in Silicon Valley, drove through Googleplex, but stayed in a lot of really amazing independent hotels. We stayed in a few branded ones, and we were just a number. You know, they didn't really give a monkeys about what we did. Some of the independent hotels, wow. And bear in mind, you know, in America, 75% of hotels are branded. Those 25% have a massive opportunity because they were awesome. Great service, really good breakfast, lovely rooms.
What was the occupancy like when you were there?
It was pretty busy. I actually used an OTA, apologies, hoteliers, called Hotel Tonight. And what was really cool is as I was going on the road trip, they actually offered geolocated discounts depending on which city you're in. Oh. So because I was going onto a city on a common track, I was getting discounts. And that actually made me choose where I was staying as opposed to actually knowing where I was going. And so we ended up going to Napa, because there was a great value independent hotel near a couple of the vineyards, so we went and did it, and it was beautiful. So yeah, I had a really good time.
He took a lot of photos, but most interestingly, you got really into your 360-degree Facebook Live video, sort of the videos and the photos, which were fantastic, and I'd never really seen it properly used, and I know it's quite a new feature, but certainly something worth checking out. Yourselves, just go around and do the panoramic shot that's built into your iPhone already, just using that.
And yeah, when you go to upload it on Facebook, you get a little symbol, 360-degree symbol, which shows that you can do it. Great for hotels with lovely sort of landscape areas, or even big restaurants or whatever to give it a good idea. So yeah, I was playing around with that bit. Had a beach of Santa Barbara, did a bit of slow-mo videoing as well on the phone, which was fun. But I'm living and playing table tennis. Which is quite funny. So what have you been doing?
What have we been doing? Well, we've been holding the fort at home, and our two interns, Josh and Chris, have been really getting stuck into their projects. Chris has been focusing on our own Umi branding, and you'll notice now that we've got shiny new email signatures. We've got some really cool brochures coming out soon. Also doing a little bit of client-facing stuff too, which is a really good experience for him. Josh, on the other hand, is really pioneering the sort of data science elements of Umi at the moment, and we're creating a new product actually called Umi Insights, which is going to be launched in the next few months, hopefully, which essentially is going to be an industry-specific analytics tool for the hospitality sector that hopefully will give us recommendations, insights far beyond which the Google Analytics on its own and other analytics tools that can provide. So we're really excited to see the development of that. He's doing really well at the moment, so we look forward to sharing more with you soon.
Lots of sketches of very complicated functions, which are a little bit Chinese to me, but the concept would be really exciting to launch. We also launching hopefully in a new country next week with a partner, and hopefully we'll be able to tell you next Friday. And also we are very close to launching a partnership with a company out in Greece, which is really exciting. And yeah, Harry, you made
a few trips in.
Yeah. But obviously really big for tourism and hotels over there, so that's going to be really exciting. Obviously we can't really talk about anything without obviously Brexit. I was watching it from a sports bar in San Francisco, and when I got back to the hotel room, it was amazing to see Fox News with their experts about how England was leaving the UN, which was really quite amazing. I think it's gone quite viral in terms of the screenshot of that. But yeah, let's see what happens. No one really knows. If we did know, as I was speaking to someone earlier on, we'd be sitting on a beach in Barbados smoking a cigar because you know exactly what's going on and you'd probably be able to play the markets.
It's been interesting how quickly the markets have recovered. That surprised me. Certainly from the sort of FTSE 100, I know the domestic share index is going to take a little bit more time to recover, but largely the sort of fairly diversified portfolios are they're not too hardly hit, which surprised me certainly.
And we about 4 weeks ago we launched a new website for a cosmetics company. They're Martin Lady Katie. We like to pronounce her surname Levey, but it's Levy. We're working next week, which is such a sort of SEO plan going forwards and a content strategy to really drive growth. But yeah, that's been a really fun project to work on. I've become a bit of an expert with eyebrows, as you can tell. I'm well qualified in that department. So yeah, I don't know, finely coiffed eyebrows. But
steady.
I guess that's that. Next week we're off to Parliament for the beta reception.
We are. Yeah.
I've got a Hotel Marketing Association board meeting next Wednesday, which is fun. And on next Friday, we'll be at the races.
Yeah, we're going to Ascot.
So that should be rather lovely.
Our glad rags and
so we might
fingers.
We might do this via iPhone from the races.
That would be very highbrow.
Very highbrow. Very eyebrow.
Very eyebrow.
Good. Anyway, on that note, my jokes are getting worse the more I drink. So cheers, have a great weekend, and see you next week.
See you next week.